Alcohol. It's something we often associate with social events and relaxation, but how does it really impact your body and mind? Today we're taking a closer look at the science behind alcohol consumption, exploring its short and long-term effects on the brain, mood and overall health. From the first sip to the lasting damage, there's more to this story than you might think. Let's dive in. Alcohol starts affecting your body almost immediately after consumption. Ethanol, the type of alcohol found in beverages, is absorbed quickly in the stomach and small intestine before circulating throughout your body, reaching your brain, liver, and even your heart. As it enters your bloodstream, your blood alcohol concentration, or BAC, rises, determining how intoxicated you become. This rising back alters brain chemistry, particularly by interfering with neurotransmitters like GABA and glutamate. GABA slows brain activity, creating a sedative effect, while glutamate stimulation is dampened. The result? Slower brain function, leading to relaxation, loss of inhibitions, impaired judgment, and slowed reflexes. At the same time, alcohol triggers a release of dopamine in the brain's reward center, making you feel pleasure and reinforcing the desire to drink more. This process over time can lead to cravings, dependence, and, for some, addiction. But it's not just about relaxation. Alcohol's effects on the brain extend to memory and behavior. The hippocampus, the part of your brain responsible for forming new memories, is especially vulnerable. Even after a few drinks, you may experience memory lapses or blackouts. Beyond memory, alcohol also alters the prefrontal cortex, the region of the brain that controls decision-making and impulse regulation. This leads to what we often call disinhibition, making riskier choices, acting out emotionally, or behaving in ways we wouldn't sober. In the long term, alcohol's impact on mood is even more profound. While it might temporarily relieve stress or anxiety, repeated alcohol use can worsen these conditions. Regular drinking is linked to mood disorders like depression and anxiety, often creating a cycle of drinking to cope with the very feelings alcohol exacerbates. Alcohol may make you feel drowsy, but it severely disrupts your sleep. It reduces REM sleep, the critical phase for cognitive function and emotional regulation, and fragments your overall sleep quality, leading to what's called pseudo-sleep. This leaves you tired, foggy and sluggish the next day. Pair that with alcohol's dehydrating effects. Alcohol suppresses the antidiuretic hormone, ADH, which causes your kidneys to flush out more water than usual. This contributes to the classic hangover symptoms: headaches, dry mouth, fatigue and nausea. Additionally, alcohol metabolism produces toxins like acetaldehyde, and certain drinks, especially darker liquors like whiskey and rum, contain congeners which worsen hangovers. Now let's talk about what happens with regular drinking. Even moderate alcohol intake can cause long-term damage to major organs. The liver bears the brunt of alcohol processing, converting ethanol into acetaldehyde, a toxic compound. Over time, this can lead to fatty liver disease, inflammation, and eventually cirrhosis, where healthy liver tissue is replaced by scar tissue. The heart isn't spared either. Regular heavy drinking raises blood pressure and increases the risk of cardiomyopathy, where the heart muscle weakens, leading to irregular heartbeats or even heart failure. And in the digestive system, alcohol irritates the stomach lining, increasing the risk of acid reflux, ulcers, and cancers of the digestive tract. For the brain, chronic drinking accelerates cognitive decline and shrinks the brain, leading to neurodegenerative diseases. Over time, heavy alcohol use can increase your risk of dementia and other forms of cognitive impairment. One of the most alarming long-term risks of alcohol consumption is its connection to cancer. Alcohol increases the risk of several cancers, including liver, esophageal, and breast cancer. This is partly due to its impact on DNA and hormone levels. For example, alcohol promotes the conversion of testosterone to estrogen, increasing cancer risks and leading to hormonal imbalances. In men, this can cause symptoms like reduced libido and erectile dysfunction, while in women it can contribute to menstrual irregularities and increase the risk of hormone-sensitive cancers. There's no safe level of alcohol when it comes to cancer risk. Each drink raises the likelihood of developing these serious health issues. With continued drinking, your body builds a tolerance, meaning you need more alcohol to achieve the same effect. This increase in tolerance can quickly escalate to dependence, where your body physically craves alcohol. Stopping suddenly can result in withdrawal symptoms like irritability, shakiness, nausea, and in severe cases, seizures. This pattern is often a hallmark of alcohol use disorder, or AUD. If you find yourself drinking more than intended, struggling to cut back, or drinking despite negative consequences in your personal or work life, it might be time to evaluate your relationship with alcohol. Fortunately, AUD is treatable with the right support, whether through counseling, medication, or lifestyle changes. Here's the good news. Cutting back on alcohol offers immediate benefits. Within just a few weeks, your sleep improves, you'll feel more energized, and you may even notice clearer skin and weight loss. Mental clarity returns, and you'll likely feel less anxious and more emotionally balanced. In the long term, reducing alcohol consumption protects your brain from cognitive decline, lowers cancer risk, and supports better heart and liver health. Small changes now can make a big difference for your future. Alcohol's effects on the body are complex and far-reaching, from the immediate pleasure of a dopamine hit to long-term damage to the brain, liver, and heart. Whether you're a light drinker or find yourself drinking regularly, understanding the science can help you make more informed decisions about your health. If you found this information valuable, hit that like button, share this video, and subscribe for more insights on health and wellness. Stay informed, stay healthy.